Hello and welcome back to another episode of Power Rangers Lore. Today we're going to talk about the Great Flame of Destruction himself, Maligore. An all-powerful evil being from another dimension, sealed away long ago by a bunch of alien wizards. Well, who's to say it's not a box office hit, besides the critics themselves? He was freed to be freed by Divatox, the new villain from the movie, and would be the co-runner of the main series of Turbo going on. She is a space pirate who would basically somehow find out about this legendary demon set away on Earth on a mystical island that can only be accessed through the lineage of wizards that long ago sealed him away. That's why they are searching after Larigot. Now, who is Larigot? Larigot is basically just a space wizard. Yay! It's not much explained beyond that at the time, but he has the key to the island itself that she needs to go to free this mighty demon lord. So she goes about, tries to kidnap him, fails to do so kidnaps his family to turn him over. She wants to resurrect Maligore for none other for world conquest. And marriage? Yes, marriage. Marriage will solve everything. Just think about what happened with Rita and Zed. Awkward. Now, Maligore is not much known by him other than the fact that he was sealed away on this island and his temple is guarded by indigenous people of the island of Marinathus. I probably pronounced that wrong, but I can't pronounce it right. So, way to unleash this demon lord is another by sacrificing a bunch of people to a lava pit, just like something out of Indiana Jones, and sacrificing more and more good souls to free him into this world. Now, the ones they choose are none other than Bulk and Skull, Kimberly Hart, and Jason Scott. However, Bulk and Skull are never actually thrown in the pit. They are kind of released early on and kind of stumble away outside the movie for a time, just as Comic Relief usually does. However, Kimberly Hart and Jason Scott are thrown into the pit of flames and are later spat back out. What? The fire's supposed to eat them. Well, not actually. So they ate the goodness of their souls and turned them evil. Yes, evil, I say. So they would basically be servants of Maligore. Now, Maligore would not be freed just yet. He would need something more. So Divatox decides to throw in her favorite nephew and her pet eel to give him a boost of power to Maligore when everything looks like it's about to go to crap. However, that does wake him up. Well, I would too if Maligore fell into my sleeping nest and started talking about random stuff. So Maligore awakens and rises forth from the lava, kind of like Amelia's displaying his powers, beating the crap out of the Rangers and forcing them to fight him in Megazord form. They nearly are defeated by him until they're able to push him back just enough into the water to basically knock out all his powers and return him back into a piece of rock to which he had conceived himself out of. Congratulations, Rangers, good job. However, it did take some time. They were nearly defeated because he's immune to their blasts. Yes, who knew that he could be immune to their energy blasts, being that he's a fire demon made of energy himself. While he did not last long in the movies, only about 5 to 10 minutes at most, he did put a big impact the rest of the series coming in because this movie is considered canon. He looked exactly like Dark Spectre, and that's because his costume was reused for Dark Spectre. Now, but he didn't have the ability to speak, and Dark Spectre is considered far more powerful. Now, what is going on there? Well, it's pretty simple. He just woke up. He was just basically, after thousands of years of slumbering and sealed away, he just woke up and it was a little groggy. He was only grunting and groaning and everything else. I am like that every morning, not wanting to get up. I'm going, what are these colorful people running at me in spandex doing? Well, that's probably what happened there. He's just probably more pissed off than anything else. He didn't really want to put two words together. Now, we know this is canon from the movies because Divatox says, you remind me so much of my fiancée. Now, again, Maligore never said he was going to marry her, in any sense of that word. She just assumed that's how it was going to go down. If it probably would have continued, yes, probably she would have been devoured too, or corrupted into a complete servant, and stuff like that. Now, what are his stats and abilities? Pretty easy. He's super strong. Far stronger than anyone else they've faced so far in the series, and besides probably Dark Spectre that would be shown up in space. His durability, as I said before, completely immune to blast, from the turbo weapons, and even in Giant, he's able to shrug off punches from the Turbo Megazord like they were nothing. Now, corruption of powers. He's able to corrupt Jason and Kimberly, paragons of good themselves, into evil. It's unclear whether he can do this outside of his lava pit, but I would think so. Like, he had all these guardians for the island that surrounded him. They were supposed to like protect the island, and their whole purpose was corrupted. So I think it's just a matter of time. Like, if they fall into him or he touches them, I think they're more corrupted than the other way around. I think it's the same way as Dark Spectre. He's able to corrupt people over time, whisper into their head and stuff like that. But since they fell into him, he basically saved them and basically just pure evil touch, just like Devimon to Leomon in the old Digimon series. Yeah, I know Digimon. Don't get me started on that one. Self-enlargement wise, yep, he can self-enlarge. One of the few villains this early in the series that can do that. There's no other monster in Turbo that can make himself grow. And that's pretty awesome. Wise, he doesn't need the turbos. He doesn't need like missile launchers or torpedoes to hit him, or magical spells. He can just do it himself. Now he has an arsenal of massive brown claws that hack and slash enemies apart, leaving them nothing more than mincemeat. And he can project flames. Well, because he's a lava demon. Who knew? Well, that's basically it for Maligore. Did you guys like Maligore? I actually liked in the movie. The power to corrupt is pretty awesome. And in the comics right now, Dark Spectre is like, they showed him how Master Vile becomes corrupted. And I want to see more of that. I want to see more about Maligore and the connection between the two. What are we going to get? I don't know. But if it ever comes up, I'm going to have a huge theory rush about this. And I might do one later this week. Thank you very much, guys. You guys have a good one and be safe. May the power protect you always. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys soon.